abo no nsia desimama yamamunyina to omemu nsam ni ama wodo so de ayensa ka ne abo anu anyumre no nsia ka sebo a ya de bedan yetiefu yi utie free peace 104.3 FM so okay 101.7 neat 100.9 nimi ansa wo sepa sabeka dance na kra enweti hello 101.5 FM odum kumase Ghana man temiye dunsi assistant regions ote yanka kasa fidie be se duesia nimi e kire kwamono a be se duasa peacefmonline.com ghanatoday.com so abode yetiefo kwa obenya biya kan die di kasebo ni mu akotini binie
Kane mampanyin John Dramani Mahama wotu Frankama NDC ama yokono watu nenu esi wono de nani akire mentife atoye mantemu a sai ya chichire oman Ghana ho aprobono otoaso na openya ono na ehwe chire ese swafo ohwe ma ne mema mofra na sitere mo bambo eso no abo Mavis awakomsen wode atudwa se hu behia se emma ye behwe ne yatete dodo no a eba enwuma mu so a yamma emma akwanya.
As leaders and lawmakers, we are obliged to pass laws that address gender concerns, leading to gender mainstreaming at all levels.
And eye International Women's Day nti buem rashibedwani Yera Kofi Adams waboma baso akanfo emanyina Electoral Commission HS filing fees emfie na yetwamu womo age ye ne no a na womo age sa sika krono a nyade a womo etum
Because I am about to say, then board was the woman I was in Patoja. The person will not be out my Patoja, a bit of the I'm a yo, Suntudia.
Obabi ede so bo abono se ne mpena no ye Canada ni wakum ne mpena no wo chese court wa hyese mebo so me de to so enkono na obehya se edi na semikire Eraba Safina Mohammed na wode ato nananom ahemfonso anim ese saban pasase ayempuntunwuma omoma kwan na omoma aban asase se ne ebeya impuntunwuma bekoso me ya hodo se mpempi ne enti ya mpuntunwuma enkoso no ya na ensase ho ayeden ama aban
impuntujuma ede ba de ba makro no enye nipa akode se ntie wo se nipa agitum se de ono so betimi dia boa bi asase ana bi asase a ebe boa ya metimi ye sa dwepade kese asiwa a benefit o man nyina
awusiafo we ne sankan hodo na nwumre ya boabo ne nyina no esinkonwa ede besomo
na ya de asedama Osons Kamesia wode Osons Garlic capsules Ebua ma immune system nya hoade kutia nyare wenti ade anka wonto fom da MTN ye network papa se baby a obekọ bia bi wo ho High Sense Ghana home appliances ya papa nyina Joshua ewo ne yetofre me pa niam asiesie me fie ni me office de eye High Sense Ghana Emu seba Mr. Eye wo number 1 immune booster your friend post ni no aduru na Yade anka wonto fom da wa hoden eye imbu seba Mr. Dolphin roofing system bodan so mane ya akono se edan ya baako anasa commercial quantity Dolphin roofing system babo so kama se ban wadan so ba na ye Dolphin Amin Scientific Aba and Alternative Medical Hospital yade bia ni wan mo ade bekwa obeka se wontumi nti sa fakọ debi obetu ase ama wo ho atọ ne nkrabata na wato apete miam ya wodo bebre Novus Industries and Trading Limited edi anom ne papa beja so ye fiada wotena dwumadi ya wodo bebre wo ho drinks ya nkofo hye nim se beba ebi ye coconut milk drink afi Novus original flavor a melon, banana, pineapple, mango, and noa na edichi so. Said to me kwayada urumane se amansan tiame kwabena mafo ana
mame biama kwafo yesi enkonwa adonhwere baako entem yetena se edekase bono abesomo afi ensem no ene kanifo ono enetu Frankama NDC ama yukono kanem ampanyi John Dramani Mahama watu na enu esi hono mo ednani achirementifi atoye mantamu esanse ye boaboa ye ho ne nyina kabo machechere o my Ghana ho apro na otu na omentifi atoye mantam no eka ene mantam eto so dumiensa efibra wo hye saa aprobo yi ase na wokɔgye omanfo nananom ahemfo wo mmea ahodo akonyina wokɔgye wo madwene niema ehia wo mo ya saban ba na oyema womo a womo koma ebeto womo yem enti bra one ade hye wo dafiama busie isa abaton pesua so edwetwe nkomo no ena womo hia sem nyina womo ahemfo no ede to nim ena omanfo no bi so ede ebi eto womo anim na wode to womo anim kire womo se nyame ya dom na NDC aban foforo eba wo behwe se sa ne mani nyina efra kwan ebesi nsupa so wo be ni nyina ede ama won.
From 2020, NDC decided that anytime it was election year and we're going to write our manifesto, rather than sit with some experts in a room and write it, we will go around the country, interact with the people of Ghana so that we know exactly what their challenges are. So that when we produce the manifesto and we come into office, we know exactly what our people want us to do for them. So we've gone around many regions in this country. And indeed, we started in Bono, then to Bono East, then Ahafo, to Western North, Western Central, to Greater Accra. We've done Ashanti, we've done Eastern, we've done Volta region, we've done Upper East, and today we're in Upper West. And we decided to start the tour from Busie, DBI.
Mampanyi dada mahama edi sansemi tu dwa ewie no wa mananso ho no mo a eno ode to ade hye no anim se nyame ya adomo December abosom da to so enso afi mu no Ghana man nyina yekogina simpia nim na yakwa akoto aba ayi asesa aba no emu na yesesa aban mu no manfo hweso mbeto aba pa na omato aba no ede ama NDC ama yoku no esan se driver ni a watwika akofia kwaje na home esan ba biem no wo ye dan ya suahunu no aboron so echen
7th December is election day. We all know what we've gone through these last 7.5 years. The opportunity has come for us to rescue our nation from the incompetence and inept, clueless administration of Nana Akufo-Addo and his driver's mate. And so on 7th December, the driver is going, and if the driver hasn't been able to drive all these 7 years, he hasn't driven properly, we are not going to hand over the car of Ghana to the driver's mate. If even the driver couldn't drive well, how much less the driver's mate? So I leave you with one final question. If you have a car and the driver didn't drive well, and so you are taking your car back, will you give it to your former experienced driver or you give it to the careless driver's mate? I will give it to my former experienced driver. I will not give it to the driver's mate.
Eni a ne kwakra mu no en wo san so e de atodwa SSC nyame ayadom wa bonipa wono ena oni nyina ebe kan bom na wo mo akwapro Ghana tifia toye epoye anafo wo mu nyina akoka ensempade ache Ghana fo ama wo mahunu sese de NDC ama yukun wo mani abre a wo mo petumi agye enti wo kokoyi obi a wone no ebetu saa na mo no okobo Professor Jane Nana Opokwa Ajiman edin setiefo beka ya ye pre konfie pimienu ene aduonu abatomo no onu kroya ena wone no ekwa apro Ghana ntwea so ne ade nyina nanso entimi ankoyeye ama won na wo kire se ade a bosumanim ye kode mprensa entiwe wo sa akoni mprenu eso eti obapa ono a eno asa akokobo didin se wonim senya mebeya dom ama 7th January 2025 ye so ye mampanyi bi aso akofena mu eswai akira na oba wo di kan a wo beye mampanyi abedi akire okana ho eye Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman wo de sanse mi nyina tudwa esan kanfo ema nyina esan se ne eye ema nyina edenti no obo ema abaso.
I want to thank all the teachers of Ghana. As you know, yesterday I named my running mate, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman, who has been a long-time teacher. Many students have passed through her hands. And she has also been Minister of Education before. And so she is one of you. And so I'm sure that you have a representative and a friend in the highest office of the land, that is the presidency. And I'm sure she will take care of your interests and do the things that would improve the education sector and the teaching profession. I'm happy too that today is International Women's Day, and we've been able to present to the women of Ghana for the second time. We did it in 2020, we're not successful, but this time I know we're going to be successful. We are presenting to the women of Ghana a female running mate, and I'm sure that come 7th January 2025, we shall swear in a female vice president for the first time in Ghana's history.
Awusiafo a woti yi kane mampanyin John Dramani Mahama Nukroya na etu Franka ama NDC ama Yukono ensemi nyina Nadia Donko eneboa no bae.
Na wora Kofi Adams ayamra sebejeni a wogina ewa NDC ama Nyoko dimu obuo mu constituency ewo Uti region. No one wode krata pia bonten a wokyere se Oma nyina ayiko wabra ye celebrate mai wokyere se ewiase afa na nyina enne na yeyesi wonmu a ye de celebrate emma ye kokrometi a wusa ahobopa enye yie ye dwumam emma yi dimu akotene pa nti etifi asmode atoso wase inspire increasing se womu ka ho a eye nti yenso womu nkuran na womu meka ho bi afei sa wo hye emma nkasa womu dwumadi a womu di edebo ayene a womu ayete se asorobu a wo fa no nyonko a okotokro nkasoro da enti da bia no onde opese ya se man kuran na wotumi ekokọ wanim se wiase nyina celebrate women day ya wase atifi asem ya inspire increasing esesa barriers a esisi si wanu aye pempimu ama entumi nkanko wanim no yeyi ni nyina afiri wo akwanya sese ya de ma na wotumi pem kwa anim no sa akwanya ni nyina yamfa nto wo ma won na de bema betumi aye no oba nso betumi aye ama na broso efiri sa brede ko si ya pese ya daate ya fe na ya daate ya shren ya asasi ya semman kuran pa titru ya dwumam emiamia hodo no na emma tumi nyanne a ewo soro na womutumi kasa eba no akanni a yesi wo munkuran na wo munso atumi kobie International Women Day ya ye celebrate May ofasa akwanye so na wa congratulate Professor Nana Jenopoku Ademan ya ye ni se onya running mate and former His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na 2024 ndisi amanyoko eninkunim oma ema nyina ayiko ema nso amo Uti region oma mu nyina ayiko Ora Kofi Adams.
Yet was one I call Mayim Rashe Bedwafie na International Women's Day ya March Bosumene de Toso and Wachibia Yesha Safai at the bomb Maso Kai and Mabo Demboa Wade Eboa Iria Singina and Swafo no and a Shensu Munam and Wujumedi Eso Honorable Mavis how a commission no Korea and a Swafo her man and Mamma Mofrana sitting Mobambo and some Eso now what they are two drop Rashe Fie and Ochemu say, a brasso say, me I would always see Timmy Pia and Ma Econo, yet tie womachi etitra papa, says he got some one and man here was see Timmy de Ma one more at the count. I can't be a babwa womono, I will see Timmy de Ma one, nay, share man crying a boa, say, baby, or baby, I didn't any basis say, or Besso Druno, will bet to me a drew one of my fence so, ye ba a baimo and I say, Numa Mumpa, she say, ya, a dawano, ye say, a babwa and maybe, say, baby, a de man Jinano, Sabati Sebia, a Jumamu Akatria, and Kadia Bemaji and a Juma Bema a ye, our banso a ye Juma Cron Webino, ye for Munina Akatria Pebako, na intimi emwa, Sanya Baya, a man humbo swa, debia, yes, one cries one mom hosono, Sadiano ebetimi abem.
The Social Protection Bill is before Parliament for our debate. and would provide a good opportunity to promote the full employment and decent work for the vulnerable, who are mostly women, to ensure their productive inclusion in ending poverty in all its forms in the country. Mr. Speaker, for us to promote our advocacy agenda and advance change, we ought to build stronger partnership as enshrined in the Sustainable Development Goal 5. As leaders and lawmakers, we are obliged to pass laws that address gender concerns, leading to gender mainstreaming at all levels.
Ene a woti ye eye Honorable Hawa Komsen na no si ye na pusiga emrahebedwane Honorable Ladi Ayamba ono so edeto menim se ade nyina mu wo munyanka bomu se ne be ya de on besi wo mani so no wo betimi eduro ho ne no no fa so edeto amanwuku ahodo nyina nim se wo so fa hyehye pa bi enwu akwa mu a wo befa so aboa ama ema dodo no a aba mrahebedwafie esanse wo so hwe Ghana Statistical Service enhwemu ahodo koye din ya twere ne adan ne ade a wo kenkan nyina emado so chen mema nanso ba Ghana emrahebedwa fie a emado do ho no mo eye aduanan ya enso eni kra.
Hope and ask for support to ensure that we have that support to progress. Mr. Speaker, women have come a long way. We have had the opportunities of people like the first president of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who actually appointed some women to the highest level in decision making. Today, we have been battling for not less than a decade on how to ensure that at least a bill that will support us is passed in this House. It's more than difficult. I have looked at issues and I have listened to people, Mr. Speaker, and I think that the affirmative action bill can only be passed and worked with if we women ourselves will stay united and seek the support of the men.
We pusiga mrahebedwane Honorable Ladi Ayamba ne kwakra mu na Tano North mrahebedwane Honorable Dr. Frida Prempe ono so editudwa ese eba efie ntetiye ye mpotamu ahokekamu a ema edi akotene ewo mu ye pa.
The question I want to ask myself, what have we been able to achieve over 100 years? And what are the gaps and what can be done? Mr. Speaker, the worth of a woman is immeasurable. Women contribute a lot to the society, to their families, and to their communities. Mr. Speaker, women have also achieved a lot, even though there's still more room for improvement. We are talking about achievements in terms of politics, in all other sectors of the economy. Mr. Speaker, politically, I don't think we've been able to achieve so much. If you really want to bridge the gender disparity gap by 2030, then we have to work harder. My colleague on the other side spoke about the affirmative action. The affirmative action goes just to bridge the gender disparity gap between men and women. Women are not saying they want to take over from men, but we want women also to be counted.
Any Honorable Dr. Frida Prempe Tano North mrahebedwane ensemi nyina yen central for moton krafri mrahebedwafi Honorable Emmanuel Akoli and William Gentu enebo anobai
na International Women's Day ye and Ghana Maritime and Dock Workers Union Gender Ministry women so organized media bi ewa secondary takrade Western Regional Director Gender Maribel Akan and one also to Mafui. What Rasa Ma Munyra Muhona Munya Jumadin, and Mamma Siense Munkrai, Namuntumin Commonim. Afe Trimupobia, a dawan must or bear Cosra na or man where Chinwa ba chrono signo, said Trimuponons one pen free.
Choose of Nema and Ma as Mayowa. And then my nyina and meet me addressing. Tinia nyina, yeah, invest. We are looking for ebenya investment e kan investment I say emre a obenya de ama oba bia onim bibia o man that empowerment say be sika say be education mu say be economic empowerment say be decision making say be encourage emma some so be gina for decision making position and we should encourage women and support them. We can't about the investment challenges need here
and to support them. We are Western Regional Director Agenda Maribel Akan. Na Health Services Director Ghana Port and Harbours Authority Hospital Dr. Helen Tete ena ononso shemen kran say Gabwa eda wone mema ntem no ewa panti wonhwe na wonsi no.
And her political decision making. I was a boy or babia. Sanabaya, you bet me a close gap now. I want a memma and a emma and tem. Say Emma auntie, say, you bet me a boy by and who are not a year and say a memma and quana was a emma, a boy emma. Now, so sometimes I might be to me see a maybe quite. Ain't it all for a course room? Now, what we are baby, na yen in a for a course room, sir. Cranny say, a ding. Especially say wo ma wo kunu anyway djuma e san say wo pese ni nyina eyeye na so ade ba kwa onyankopon e de adom emma ne say emma to me multitasking
ade ba kwa e de adom emma we Dr. Helen Tete na Sally Brima Ghana Maritime and Dock Workers Union ono so de kakra kan
and to oba bia tie me a ade bia wo ye bia ye ni e na afen susu oba bia ntimi mfa akwala oba besia baako na invest in oba no because and the team aye di ni say invest in women and this often oba baako na wo boa no say ye school komo say e bo hye ne dwa o say wo boa na mana kosoro wo ni obetimi aye bia de abo oba baako no mesre oba bia say bebia wo hye bia wo tie me bia no wo akonwa na ebe ho nya sika ebi kwa ya futu a wato oba baako isi wa wodi na echi to no fo a na ode kɔ n'anim
na ode kɔ n'anim Sally Brima yenia apia dankwa Rock FM na da Roma ena 84 TV
na chairperson ono eneda Women in Construction Industry Services yemame Joanna Ejei eno ono so edi to dwase eba te se construction dwumadie mu a ema ho keka no modern bono e wo form pa na wo kire mu se enema bebre energy ema basemu anu ntino ema wo ho keka e wo adansi akwaye ene ne keka ho sa no entimi enko nanim na enye se bia etwe wo mo san kwa o nanso eba so oba betimi anya fa ahudie wo sikasem ene adwade mu a ne nyina eka wo mo ehye e wo kwan bi so ne senti no osrese ema dodo no a wo hye mu nkran se eba construction center no sector no a mo mo de se mo so mo de ho ebehye bi na beboa ama emema dodo a wo mo ewo construction sector ho no mo no ema dodo nso so awura mu bi na timi aboa ma we sofa na we nso sofa ye nyina timi akukuru ama yi
Onyame adaroma ubo construction fia o mo medin na ubo medin ene ema eye mason ene ema eye carpenters ene ema eye machine operators na eye mani kakra bebre ni se eye Well University Service of Canada e fe no eye government of Canada ye bo eye World University Service of Canada rules and a government of Canada, GOC, and a Global Affairs Canada, GS, Canada, na nuna on Daruma, on watch Bano, now it's any more year and then Juma year concession, Jumanipa 700, first batch a week, second batch a week, yes, I call. A chamber, no construction chamber. Yasu didn't say between my house, it be auto electrical, heavy duty machines. Like I say, am I a pretty pa?
na yama mejo anaje wa mananso hono mo a wo bobobo emma abaso no ona oma abasoboni bi eso Peace FM ya nkase de hye na ya konadu bo na abaso se ono so famu no wo ye de aboa apagya ma atete ma ama emma timi ade wo mo ho na wo mo ankasa nso wo a wonya adwuma timi enya bibi de wonsa aye wonya ni so ade hunu ehunu baabi poten a opesa wo daachi edru wo bo na so e wasa kwan so
me bond na ya produce abaso ono nso wate ema platform inya kunya ema on the 6th of March no so no ikohie to adwen ma ema nkola no a youth na mo baso no pinwa sua didi o that day no na yebo mpa ese afi fe bedu no say international women's day na ye youth na mo interview mo na mo so wa kyerɛ kunya wanya omo de ba be hye yan eche me gina wakonya nso etie me nyina ebo eme nyina nso abaso ebo eme nyina abaso enkola no mo ba na abaso ene won ewo mu de dane nyina nso abaso na me bo construction chamber no nso abaso.
Any outi ye president or no and that women in construction industry services are no ye mame Joanna AJ Patricia Sifa Fisher and a buan semiano by
na emra sabeja for kwa setna and we say aban kwa kwajibosia na bosia no $300 million ya World Bank for wo mo chase ye friend no first resilient recovery development policy financing na saa bosia ya aban kwa akwatie ya $300 million yi na sasamra sebejafo agitumi said ye be ya eniema ewo aban ni so ewo 2024 yi sei wetumi de sika no aye na dom kuma ye minority say saa bosia we de wo mu nyi ntumu kire se aba we oja bewuo no wakwa akodi kurasem wo mu parliament won mu ana aba de krata bi ba ye se adwumakuo bi wo mu niama wo mu di fi abrochire ba esese wo mu tua eto a yesika de maye no ono aban no ede $449 million ache wo mu entisa adwumakuo no $449 million no emrasebejafo anyintum na wonfa se sika no nche wo mu na wo de $449 million yache na wo kwa akwaje $300 million ya yabosia ti wo mu ne twe daare pa se ne niam bi a wo ye no woti ase a no wa anwene ho na wotire ho a wonti ase nti daare tia kakra ba ho but wo mu jitum.
That this government has changed us, will support this road. Apart from that, let everybody know, let it be recorded here, that the NDC minority today stood with the people of Ghana. And we've shown to the people of Ghana that if you are not patriotic, we are patriotic and we care about our country. The Speaker, I'm scandalized. I am disappointed, the Speaker. Why am I saying so? I say so because, the Speaker, in difficult times, when your country is in crisis, when your country is going down, you take steps to recover it. But the Speaker, our colleagues, this government is behaving as if we are in normal times. The Speaker, we are not in normal times. We are not in normal times. The economy is going down by the day. The only time that, the Speaker, we can fix this is by signaling to the international community and even to ourselves that this government has changed us. Unfortunately, from what we have seen, it's more of the same. So, Minister, I want to urge you, if you want us, Minister of Finance, if you want us to support this, I urge you to seize this moment and withdraw these tax exemptions. And if you withdraw these tax exemptions, I will support you.
One tiasia kura se wo abanya a wo se wo ho akere wo no watumi anya $449 million e de che na wo se mrasebejafo no mo a na kwaje bosia ya $300 million efia ayi World Bank fo nchen na fabra wa bra sika no kura no ebi wa ha wo de achewo na mrasebejani a wo gina ma de se wo Atiwa East Osaye minister ayaboni din se wonbeye finance minister or presidency onabu abna ose asare ena wo katira to se etode bia asa atuma kasa no ye bebre dodo kire se san kofo no a omamu tax waiver no omu bebie enuma ama mebu na nya biaye ntinya se bia ya tam de ache omu bebie companies na youth no anya adwuma ni biaye.
Forestry Limited, which is a Ghanaian company,
there's Everpure Limited, which is a Ghanaian company. So if you are telling us today that what can we do to improve the economy, and government is saying through the 1D, 1F, these are what I want, these are some of the things I want to do to make sure these companies stand the test of time and be able to work hard to employ more people and also to create the right and conducive environment for all of us. We say withdraw this. So this is not what is in contention today, Mr. Speaker. We are talking about a 300 million IDA facility. Again, Mr. Speaker, let me just mention a few. We all know Standard Ghana Limited. We came here just a few months ago to give them some waivers to enable them produce sanitary towels without taxes. And so my people here, I'm really surprised at the way they are behaving, because they are the same people who told government take off or waive off taxes on PAC. And today, a PAC manufacturing company is being given a tax waiver, and you say you have a problem with that. I mean, we have to be straight, we have to be direct, and tell the Ghanaians the truth, Mr. Speaker. So these tax waivers are actually for local manufacturing companies.
Local manufacturing company. We aye honorable Abna Wasasare. Na honorable Muhammad Amin Adams ya oye Minister of Finance katre mrasebeda titulu minority for ne se omunya botre na sa tax exemption request no a omudi ato nanim no obekwa akosem na sesika no dooso dodo a wonim kwan a omubefa so nti omuma no 2 weeks obesa ba parliament wo.
Mr. Speaker, let me take this opportunity to clarify a few issues. First of all, this is not an IMF facility. It is a World Bank facility. It is a concessional facility, 25 years repayment period, a grace period of 5 years, interest of about 1.25%, and it has a grant element of 26%. It's concessional, and this house is familiar with such concessional facilities. Secondly, it is for budget support. This same house approved the financing for the 2024 budget, total financing of about 61 billion. And this is one of the facilities that we are pursuing to finance the financing for the 2024 budget. And therefore, as we already know, the 2024 budget through this house allocated resources to different projects and programs for the year. And so what this money will do is to come to the pool, as we know, to support the implementation of these programs for the year.
For the years. Honorable Muhammad Amin Adam na waye Minister of Finance. Yenua Emmanuel Akole and William Gentu.
Kwanchefo penya no hwe abato ehons dwumadi so ewo electoral commissioner so ye Dr. Sribo Kweku eno de atudwa ese electoral commission watu anamo sunkobi na sana muntu no eye filing fee ya efa wo mu aba bepre mampanyi adwa ene wo mu ebepre mrahebedwa adwa nyina no wo mu ntimi antu sika no mu na ese ne mfie na ye atwa mu tuaye no sa bepepe ena wo mu etua na wie bra prem to breka se no koso na yenua ba koso agwabwaje etie dwam ena wo chechiremu ese 2020 no filing fee na ye 100,000 Ghana cedis obi a wo ba be prema mpanyi adwa bia no 100,000 Ghana cedis na wo betua ena obi a wo be prema hyebedwa ekonwa so no no so otua 10,000 Ghana cedis na no ena wo kyerese wo mo antum sade wo mo je na mfie na etwam no sa pepepe ena afi so wo mo agi no esanse na ebinumo ekasa ho sesika no ewo soro dodo ebinum ahoɔden ntimi ene aden de sane ebeya obia wo kondo so be prem na hyebedwa mahyebedwa ekonwa no wo ba be prebie no wo kwan da ho a obetimi aba ope mampanyi susu adi a wono susu obenya kwan na waba na emom no fa so ekyekiremu se mampanyi aba no oto enya dodo obi a yetimi sande usika emawo ena mrahyebedwa akonwa no so no wo moto aba na ma wo na wonya dodo obi a eno so yetimi aside usika emawo na enkomomo no ochechiremu ese sesei wo bi a wo ye oba ya wo bepesa wo bepre mampanyi adwa no wo mo behwe na ebo no wo mateso kakra amawo ena sebe obi a wo so wadi dem a wo bepre se ye mrahyebedwa anase mampanyi adwa no eno so wo mo ba behwe ebo a wo mo ebetwa amawo.
10,000 for parliamentary candidates and 100,000 for presidential candidates. No, you examine it. The thing is, law no say the two abari win presidential no. You chemu 9 na utumi ya mufa. The sound will sika mama. And parliamentary say chemu 1 no ya mufa. It will sika mama. And the deposit is a we are the about to mona. The sound will sika mama. And the reason why ama increasing there. Now previous and I'm about to say na board was through the group man was in position na. The president will not be a man. What about the Indiano? Obit the next cano. Amayo Suntudia. Yeah, we say a discussion fair. A mom, a man, and one people disability for never told me that mom. And the number movie and the female candidate name, candidate with disability for Guadamuncha, Samount never told me that mom.
Any awuti ye Director of Electoral Services or Electoral Commission Dr. Srebo Kweko nanu si ye a Deputy Communications Officer ya oda NDC amayuko no ano Yera Godwin Akan ono so editu dwa ese Electoral Commission watwentwen na asedodo na said we say atwentwen na ase wo calendar wo so de eba no mu hunu na mo betu fa abato ye ehu no wa chadododo inti in fact NDC amayuko no wo mo ebo enwu sokora nenso wo mo ya amayuko ye Electoral Commission edia bedia no beye wo manya de aba enti wo so behwe na wo mo de ahye wo timetable mu ehunu kwan wo befa so.
Onibeka said it is better late than never because Mobeka ya afi shafi elections the November 7 to be November 7 to wadia na ye bibia ye kan say the whole period calendar kra ye ba be use because last year and I draw a program for the year. But unfortunately, no, we draw a program now we need easy on calendar on be usua. Eja gaps ewo so calendar because enya young one ye ni ho to aba into the matter guide I'll be here no Electoral Commission.
Ene awoti Deputy Communications Officer NDC amayuko no Godwin Akan ne kwakramu and Deputy Secretary ya oda NPP amayuko no ano Haruna Mohammed ono so kase mu no obo Electoral Commission no abaso pa se ode hyehepa egu akwamu ebie abato no se ne ebeya omanfo dodo no abetimi akwakotwere wo mudin na mfie pimienu ene aduonu nan abato no wo metimi atubi
emrakwanso na Electoral Commission na constitution of our country no ema kwan say ombitime chirichiri mu say aha na ebe registration na say aha na omwatime ohu say say yimbi mu na access na enni hono a ombitime ayede say emra kwan so na enye this election no kwa other previous elections no Electoral Commission ayebida na ombeye we ya bitime ama nipa bebre kwan say ombitime aye registration no.
Enia oti ye Haruna Mohammed or ye Deputy Secretary NPP amayuko no ensemi yenua Henry akwasimenka eneboa no bai.
Na District Chief Executive wa Mansia South Honorable Clement Opoku Jemfi and Wobo Electoral Commission baso se otie Ghana for asempa nsakraya odiaba ewo abatu onimu a guarantor system be ye adwuma ene endarebo enkia ebese yusu no nso eno nso obo wonu abaso afi ende isi amanyoko so mayi Professor Jina no Opoku Ajima no nso wobo omu abaso ni nyina ekoso ewo kokroko jumedie so wabra na ya kase etena ase
na say na aye nchinywa show bi say yen yusu indelible ink bi say be yusu indelible ink bi say guarantor system bi say yen yusu nti say democracy dey wo chekere na sa anya mane ba no hu say no kwese ye tumpon say wo kra otimi kire wa adwene say me kra de we no me so me kwampoku a me mete ya ma adwene yem say nyini si nti yisi no be ko yisi ni be ba yisi ni be ko yisi ni be ba nyina no finally ipac we share ya omni ni nyina o ma giatum especially with the ipac no omaji atum se ye be sign so e de aye adwuma ye kan pack asem ye bo parties no so abaso e no supporters abaso no ye ntimi yi abaso bono enso free Electoral Commission for no so aboboa no o so omu so nya abaso boni bi ne omu nkoso enye sa transparent na omu de ye adwuma no omu nkoso nya ne sa
we aye District Chief Executive for Mansia South Honorable Clement Opoku Jemfi Reverend Charles Owusu or a former head of monitoring unit Forestry Commission and one also express ye. What I say, NDC Amanyo Kwe, Professor Jenano Pukwajima say, Wambo John Dramani Mohammed Chidomwa, ye, a bema ma kwenya, no way to me aquako in him.
The friend of Washington, who ye, some Yama Ministry, almost says from one big caps are hold on between any homes and 78. Maybe not Yama Jane, ACC no. I feel we are Ira Muhammad, then Ababe to join. I wish them well, saying Uncle Ponshira at the mall. Say, in the Ghana first. O man year, among your cool IT or mining wedding, a Humbertoye. Asasha Maso and William. And it was all of Emma Jane, but there are a lot of NDC for more. Maybe I'm a Tiabian can make dream or make us so. If I'm fear nine, NDC for your major better few, my person could be election 2024. And said I near Bibia, Yen Yamana who normal election, Yen Abribia.
A normal election in Abribia, Reverend Charles Usu. Na some former insight to Rakwesi Prati Junior, and one also Tresu. Professor Jena no Pokwaji, my dear, and said I yan one be brazen soon, Miss Ameno, obey to me, aye. After about electoral commission basso, sir, indelible ink, and a guarantor system was signed a diaba.
And money be over here, was a Becca, we inform, we form. Which me analysis there. From day one, it was obvious that Professor Jena no Pukwajima neighbor. It was so clear. When Nadia campus in the whole plane. You understand? Quite apart from saying so we analysis of the last election results. NDC made substantial gains in the last election result. I think you cry parliament a pie 137. Obia was there. Amanyo Koni na kwa transin. Electoral commission team no. Omagia to mu sensema ye kan na abawom. The first akwa no so a ebeboaye. Indelible ink semu bai. Nia ye kan ye anu mo akwakodia to mu. Ti say a omagia to mu o mo be adwuma no. Ebeboa.
We aye Owura Kwesi Prat. Na ni nyina akoso ewo kokroko dwumedi so.
Deputy Minister of Trade, our science so year New Job in South Mrashebijene, Honorable Michael Ochribefi, Ediato Nananomo Ahimfo, and Nimse, Ebase Abai Edim Puntunyuma, Eba Baby as Ampuntunyuma no, Umse Enkobuani Papa for Nemuno, Ebebua Kurumua, Woman Hessa won't bet me Ejas Asimo, Ediama Bai, Nasa Puntunyumano, Etime Akoso, Yera Ochribefi, Edisan Simi, Etu Jabro, this also a kobo form, now Wababi. Clinic Ediama Akwesi Akwale ya eye krutobia ebema 50 okufodia na ode to nananmo ahemfo enim ene adehia wo Akwesi Akwale ho no mo enim se sade omo asi ayi omo yam ede asase amano omo so ebefiri omo pemu na clinic no omo sini tentem so edihwie be abosumi nsia entem no na omo ahwie ofa so bo omo abaso
Omejuma na yebeye ana mpunto adwuma de benefit your mining na mejiri say eni kwa so mane ye de dendi man ye ba ko me MC twa ho kwan court oguzu court kora ye twes kagi na wie no mejiri say enye ne kwan so no say mpunto adwuma de ba de ba makro no enye ni pa ko de say ntie wo say nipa agitum say de ono so betimi de aboa e bi asase ana bi asase a e be boa ya metimi ye say dwepade kese asiwa a benefit your mining na
Enwachi ena Municipal Health Director Uraye Eunice Abuako onoso ebo NP no abaso se watu ana mo abe ya dehye ho no mo emoa na ochirese nyame ya adom na wo mu wi a ebeboa pa ama eba apomuden ho nsensem omanfo mo ma 50 wo sabene ena Kwesi Akwale ho nyina titru apemfo wo benya baabi akwayare sabia
Enti ye shema 50 ha ye tu ye ni kwechira ye hu apomuden aso ye bia wa ha enti honorable ne ye be kasa ye kasapa amanfo so ye ba ye ebusue so eboa ye ye nya asasi ye be si clinic community health center ya de kese pa ya cha de kese efisa se obi ne apomuden a ontu bi ya hwe
na New Job in South Abankra Chipenyo hono mo Yera Isaac Pew Jesse ono so bo Emrashebidwene no abaso
ensawoso bebre na akoso ewo saasasi ya ene nyame aye yadoma yensa kai na ene mejiri se ye maame municipal director of health oda obeda ye ko meeting bia eye aha ene agavenya ena da bia omo ekaye among other health centers na mejiri se senior yera member of parliament Michael Ochrebefi oye no empuntudwuma de etimi aka se me chairman na woti hai me MP and my own good self da bia ye kan ye tibom eprim puntuo ebaba new dwaben man.
Anyhow, ye New Draben South Abankra Chipen Honorable Isaac Apel Jesse Yenua Michael Akrofi and a Buan Semiano Bay.
Na Chief Executive Officer wada Korebu Teaching Hospital no Dr. Opoku Ariampoma and na wasre corporate institutions in Ghana this year a radiatum nsɛm sɛ muntamu nimase Korebu na hospital kura wudi ne centenary celebration intinsiesie kwaso wo hopa odi asem ya tudwa na yensiesie ba kwa a wo mu beye ya wo mu dane de ase ayasabia no ensa e back friend say commissioning and handing over newly refurbished neurosurgery unit Korebu Teaching Hospital na ye Securities and Exchange Commission passing air and a ben so oil palm plantation and woman yadama won. Dr. Opoku Ariampoma and what say, Sir, need a surgery unity and we hear pa Maya Sabiana Tresse and call for cry a refe beef residario, Liberia, a one moana, umo, a babetia, sent da crusade. Nipa bears 100 and a umo shawun more. Omu ewo stroke ye omu nso a omu trimu anaso omu spine omu eprepra wom their friend say brain tumor a cancer anase abasses sinus infection eno nso omu hye wo ho enti da bia na pressure eda wonum so pa enti we ya Security and Exchange Commission passing na ben so aye palm plantation ayama wonum wani atepa wada wonum ase.
The accident can be SEC ne passion ne benzo your palm plantation because adia omoya no esom yemu bie pa because neurosurgery ward ne ward bia ehun hia papa because omohwe nipa omo your brain no because nipa de ya adwen no na ma ye nipa enti no sa adwen no ho touch ma ya asem kese pa enti no wo hwe kwa akinhia dodo ekoso Ghana nipa na ewu no dodo na problem aba wo omotim anase oboje etu omo wo omotim one of the major causes and sometimes na binum kokram na say cancer aye omotim na say binum omunya stroke nya de no dodo na eno na ekom nti no ward ye ward bia omo bu ejuma nkasa but na akade no na say condition we ward na enye ade a eso eni nti no as part of Kolebu ye 100th anniversary ye say and the ene kwankwa na say eko ebedi sawoso na yetumi a renovate wards no na ama aye krabehwe
Ama aye krabese Chief Executive Officer Korebu Teaching Hospital Dr. Opoku Ariampoma Director General Securities and Exchange Commission Reverend Daniel Ugbami Tete ena ononsidi bi to aso no tese we kura no afi atemu no ena wo mu yeso mu ba baye no wo mu commission wo mu 25th anniversary celebration ena se wo mu nkran ya wo mu fa unity a your friend say neurosurgery unity 2 wo mu so ya wo mu siesie ho no kama.
Last year 2023 your marquee and 25th anniversary na ya to ya gwen say den bit me aya a beboa society inti ya the agwin ba health ti say Kolebu Teaching Hospital and there is sabia kese a ewo Ghana ha inti yene ombenya kita ho ti hu say neurosurgery department ward the here facelift because I will call washroom to share what's now. Oh, yeah, I know about oh, I say, yeah, environment crap, but my yeah, no, I'm away from mountain. Yeah, just yes, refurbishment.
Yes, refurbishment, no. Director General Securities and Exchange Commission, Reverend Tanya Ugbami Tete, Enya Gladys Boatse.
Abusiafo tie kasebo Peace 104.3 FM. Nyumako bi adaroma womo eta yechi na adwenkyere no ye de aba.
Abusiafo Remy Spices amaduane ye de se ye ko na wote wie ye tumedie bebre wo ho ebi kwa yiye party engagement wedding. Enuane ankofo ba wo mu bedie no ese omunyane Remy Spices ewom. The other spicy goat, chicken, jollof, beef, ninyina Remy. Remy wo jasu bebre to benye biato ome eduane de.
Ya omeso ajinkratso yeba yebetos.
Happy Delight Fruit Juice. Wachulala, swachulala, chichi soso. Afrana pa. Epe pashu breakfast and was in woman. Joe Happy Delight Fruit Juice. Against with toast, cereal, and even benku. Edume, a bread and fifi. The most fridge man. Happy Delight Fruit Juice. One of one. And you be here. I come out to relax away. So I know when you're. Let's say what a chamado. Happy Delight Fruit Juice. Off and a baby, I bring you all day long. One fruit juice. No Happy Delight. One different flavors. Different size. You number 1 liter. Number from NG 150. And 250 ml. Ebenyebu Healthy Life Shops on your supermarket. Happy Life Fruit Juice. Loaded with taste.
Tune it in. Turn it up.
Peace FM.
And rip off the knob.
Abusiafo ye to akase bono eso na yakokoto ensensem emu na ene Accra High Court ahyese ababawa Patience Botwe ya kane na oye boafo sonko ema ye mama Cecilia abna dapa kane so afo anu ohwe ahonidie ehun nsem so ne afoforo bese enum eka no ho no yemfom nyina enkonkoto aprosifo ekokum na presiding judge Justice Marie Louise Simmons na wodi tu dwache mu se sa nipa enumi nyina no yemfo mo enko prison custody yenyu omu fra prosifo hukum na yemfo mo enko neduafi ankasa age Sarah Ejei ya wono ni nipoto sumi no ede sobo ebo no isanso no afa no awofofra ne ba etua nufo anom na sa gina sie nyina no eye kwa dubofo no sra wo sra court no ese betumi a bail application no nka womo enya ho bibi emfa ema na wo kyerese womo ede sobo abo mu nyina no womo da so egu aprosifo ekokumu na no ena judge na ehwe din ena kyese wode atemu saa ebaaye na kwadubofo ye oman kwadubofo ye senior state attorney akosua ejapoma agema ono so echiechire mu ese ebra yedo mo ekoba na omugu aprosifo akache ne ade no ade bi ha dwen yi pa nti betumi a aga enyu mfra aprosifo akache wono mo na yemfo mo enko ne duafie ankasa na sese saa enipa nyine de so boabo mo a Accra High Court enu mu di akoniaba efa kronu bi sika bi achese omuko wi aya wo chemu se eye Ghana fo nyina enimsem na se sika e ka ho asemi eye kaneso afo ano hwe ya hunidie ni nsuwa ensem so ye mama Cecilia abna dapa ye di bail ye sum 750,000 Ghana cedis ena atu omuti so a so mo empe enipa mienu emu ejina wo mo echi November bosumi no mu efimpi mienu ene aduonum yensa ene ye de sa bail ye sum sikapudui eto wo mo eso nanso wo muntimi enya obi ema ne megina wo machi nti wo da so a edi aprosifo akache ne court akoniaba na wo masan so edi motion fufuro be ye kwadubofo de motion fufuro bi so ahye ese court no emfa ne nsa ento sa ni pay ye de sobo krono ho sobo abo omu no wo majapade court no emfa ne nsa ento wo mo ejapade eso na ni nyina ko wi akire no Justice Marie Louise Simmons otu asemno edishe match busumi wumi ne da etoso edu enum Philippa Atanga ene bo ansemi anobae
na ekoto asetena mu no ya Safina Adezetu Muhammad ya ewurei ena ye bono sobo se Frank Kofi osei ya woye Ghana ni desia wo free Canada baaye ya ekuni ya no otrese me ne da toso enkron ene wo besa asemdi no ase na obia bie na dancing ema prosecutor senior state attorney na Medinkra ɛna wɔdi nka kasaeɛ no wɔkyerɛ sɛ wɔn bɛfra dansefoɔ nkron na wɔn aba abɛpie mu wɔ kɔɔto no anim na saa dansefoɔ nkron sɛ emu nnum yɛ apolisifoɔ ɛna baako bi yɛfrɛ no maake afiifi ampɔfo wɔn kyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ deɛ yɛabɔ no soboɔ no ne boyfriend ɔno nso bɛba abɛdi adanseɛ bi na jury wɔn a yɛmu wɔn tena ɛhɔ no mu ti asɛm no bie no ɛna wɔn nso kyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ deɛ wɔn ateɛ no sɛ yɛse ɛbrɛ a aberanteɛ no Frank Kofi Osei no du awura no hɔ no ɛna awura no de kyɛn ɛtoo no too ne nsa nyinaa na wɔkyekyere no bɔɔ hɔ sɛ wɔne no bɛda saa nti wɔno awura no akyekyere bɔɔ no ɛde no abɔduam ɛno wɔno no yɛ adeɛ frɛ ne sɛ kinki no nti wɔyɛ ya wieɛ ɛna sɛdeɛ ne CEO wɔsan wɔ no sekan nti wɔn kɔyɛ autopsy no mpo report no kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ sekan ne yɛde wɔ no yɛ na afei wabrɛ sɛ ɔwura di no ankasa ɛyɛ sɛsi a yɛakyekyere obi abɔdua mu a yɛyɛ no bebree deɛ wabrɛ na home apa ne asa wɔ ne sekan nti ne emu hɔ de wobɛwu na lawyer Samuel Alesu Dodgy ya wotwitwa ɛde agye ewura yɛ frɛ ne sɛ Safina Adizet Muhammad ya ɔyɛ level 100 student ɛna wɔka kyerɛ juryfoɔ no ɛne wɔ mu a ɛtenantena hɔ nom nyinaa sɛ asɛm bi wɔ hɔ nom a ayɛ a wɔn mfa no kuredie ɛne pɛpɛɛpɛ yɛ mfa nyɛ adwuma na asɛm a wɔn kan sɛ ewura no ɛna wɔkyekyere aberanteɛ no bɔɔ kyɛn mu ɛna wɔne no daeɛ daabi wɔmpɛ ne saa afei judge no ankasa nso Justice Lydia Osei Maafo ɛna wɔka kyerɛ juryfoɔ no ɛne wɔ mu a ɛwɔ court wɔnom nyinaa sɛ adeɛ a wɔn pɛ ɛyɛ atɛntenene wɔmpɛ sɛ wobɛhwe obi anim na wɔatwa asɛm de ato nipa korɔ so wɔabrɛ asɛm no nte saa nti mɛma obi anyɛ bias obiara nya tie asɛm no din na wɔn mfa wɔn deɛ nso mfa mmra nti meda a ɛtɔ so nkron ɛna wɔn bɛhyɛ asɛm die no ankasa ase.
Abusuafo kaseɛ bɔ no asi akenkanfo a wɔte yɛn kanwumre ɛyɛ me maame biama kwafo me ne
amansan tia me kwabenamafo Oson's chemist ɛde Oson's garlic capsules ɛboa ma immune system nya ahoɔden kutia nyarewanti yadeɛ nka wo nto fam da MTN yɛ network papa baabi a wobɛkɔ biara ɔwɔ hɔ High Sense Ghana home appliances ya papa edisiesie fie no office deɛ yɛtɔ ne nyinaa free hɔ everyday price for everyday people Imbu Seba ɛyɛ posi ni no aduro no a yɛfrɛ no Imbu Seba Mr ɛyɛ wo number 1 immune booster ɛboa ma nipadua no mu asogyafoɔ kutia nyarewa syphilis gonorrhea white pressure ulcer stroke asie betu ɛnna yɛde ahyɛ box mu kama ɛfɛ sɛ pharmacy herbal shops ubenya bi 0540710113 0540710113 Dolphin roofing system a boda so mane ya kono se enne ye ka dwumeku a wotume boda so me dan wura na hu se yes dan say na mpesa mo boso a ye Dolphin roofing system se dan no baako anase dodo wasama 10% discount ewo roofing bia wopemu when you think roofing think Dolphin 0543661716 0543661716 Novus Industries and Trading Limited ede anomonia papa bedwaso anomonia yaso asikyire ni ade gumu ano emwa onipedua eno ntipe Novus Industries and Trading Limited de ni bi eno na ye papa coconut milk drink yo ene ye one Novus original flavor melon, banana, pineapple, and a mango. Sawo pedudu etua Fre Novus Industries and Trading Limited. It was 0533-733-028. 0533-733-028. Ebusiafo adamasiama mumonitia awurade asomdwe nka mo nyinaa.